So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Whitmore. Wingate is out there with Smith. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Moreland in at the 1. One of the factors tonight, of course, the matchup between Donovan Mitchell and MP. MP has some momentum going here, having won the first time these two teams met.
And if you're trying to limit the production from Donovan Mitchell, you have to force him to stay outside, but you can't sag off too much because he'll punish you with his jump shot. Contest when you can, but don't let him get that head of steam going to the rim.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how MP has prepared and gets established offensively and defensively early on.
And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Finishing strong in the paint despite the contact. I like that tenacity that MP showed right there.
Passes it to Wingate. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
Really confident play there by MP. Gets the ball and then goes right into a shot.
MP against Mitchell. Wingate a screen on MP. 6 on the shot clock. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And here's MP for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Moreland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
Mitchell against MP. Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
In the corner, it's MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mitchell against MP. Mitchell outside. The 11-footer. A rebound by Washington.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Here's Moreland. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Whitmore. Mitchell against MP. Here's Moreland. Another miss by Houston.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's McLaughlin. Smith outside. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
MP looking around. The pass to Jaquez. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, this guy does everything. Any team would be lucky to have a player like MP.
Now here's Brooks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Got a piece of it. MP getting it done for the Heat. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling
10, the Heat, 24.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero out there with MP. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Suns was tremendous. He finished with 52 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Rockets trail by 14. And the dunk by Eason.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he gets it to go. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Winslow against Brooks. Eason with a screen for Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And he makes both free throws.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. It really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Just like last game, MP's got the edge in this individual battle and playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And the dunk by MP.
And he wasn't taking any chances on that shot. MP goes up strong for that flush.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wingate. Whitmore with it. Scoreless thus far. Moreland with the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Heat leading by 14. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. And he's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket. And I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Wingate. The baseline J off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Moreland. And he drops it in from the low post. Moreland's got 6 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. 41 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Smith. Moreland with the bucket. Moreland's got 6 in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
There's Moreland. 8 points for him. It's hauled in by the Heat. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
For 3, Mitchell. That shot is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Man, so close to an All-Star weekend, man. We're getting pretty clear picture who will be there.
Well, I know of 3 guys who will 100%. And switching now to our game, MP was very impressive in that first half.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on him.
I was on a few teams that leaned on me. Big responsibility, but MP looks.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Wingate. Smith is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Moreland in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Heat leading by 19 points. To the paint, here's MP. Basket good. MP's got 45 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Screen by Smith. Spins. Scores. scores off the spin.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Miami's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Moreland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Here's Moreland from deep. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets trail by 16. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's Moreland. He's got 13. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 10 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
To the middle. Here's MP. And that one, good. And the Heat lead by 16.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Bucket is good.
Assist goes to P.J. Washington.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The shot by Moreland, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Wingate, and Brooks subbed in for Mitchell. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Screen by Smith. Here's Moreland, and he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Moreland. Now Eason. 6 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Smith. There's Moreland. No good on the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Washington missing. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Wingate, he's checked in for Jackson. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in for Dante DiVincenzo. Miami leading by 20. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot.
Well, that's a mistake to give him any kind of space from behind the arc. All MP needs is just a little daylight to knock it down.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Great D that time from Hero.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP. And the Heat making a change here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Mitchell a screen on Hero. From deep, Brooks nailed from 3-point land.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat leading by 22. Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Inside, here's Brooks, and he skims it one-handed.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Now the pass to Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The 3 from MP. The shot comes out. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here
for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Rockets.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Wood finds MP. Beyond the arc, hits the 3-point bomb.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Mitchell passes to Wingate. Whitmore with it. Here's Brooks. Eubanks grabs the miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Back to Jones. On the wing, MP. The wing jumper off target. Here's Whitmore. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And